Okay, now setting my screen, entire screen. Here we go. So I hope my screen is visible. Let me just click it. Okay. Okay, guys. So yesterday, we were kind of, if you recall, if we were kind of looking at the get and post request, and our main focus was basically into kind of understanding what are the different headers in the HTTP and GET request. The headers, I mean, like there were multiple like important headers that we looked at yesterday, and how those headers will be useful during kind of doing any kind of investigation. So those are the things that we looked at, and few of the headers that we looked at were. So we looked at both the request headers as well as the response header. And the request headers, the datas were like host, user agent, referrer, cookie, and multiple other headers. In the response header, we looked at basically the server header, which kind of tell us like what kind of server is running at the web server end, and then few other fields like date, content type, length, last modified time, and the set cookie header. And we also understood like how the cookies are set and what's the use of those cookies in a layman, in an overview at a high level, and kind of how the web browser, when you visit a web page, how the web server sets a cookie on your browser. Okay, so those are the things we looked at, and today we'll be kind of starting up with the HTTP response code. So let me just quickly write the agenda for today. So the first thing we'll be looking at HTTP response codes. Few of the response code that will be kind of useful for us. So those are the things that we'll be kind of looking at, and then we will be uh, I'll be giving out certain HTTP headers, okay, on the screen, and basically I'll be kind of asking a few questions on that, and maybe we will work together and kind of answer some of the questions on the HTTP header, like what those HTTP headers signifies to. Okay, so these are the things we'll look at, and then we'll be looking at HTTPS and few other details going forward. Okay, so before going forward, guys, are there any questions for the topics that we discussed yesterday? And were you guys able to solve that, the lab part that I gave? Have you guys got all the questions, answers to all the questions?
I think I have
Yeah.
done something like
Okay.
we'll discuss about it, sir. I don't know whether it is exactly the correct answer or not.
Maybe you can share it now. We can just you can just let me know if it's possible. Like maybe you can just paste out the answer, or yeah, something like that.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So I think the questions were, just give me 1 second. So, okay, yeah, thank you. Let's go to that. What is the IP address, host name, IP addresses of the Windows host that hit an exploit kit? What is the MAC addresses? Okay, okay, 167. So give me 1 second. Just 1 second. Almost there. Let me just match out. Okay, so the host name that you figured out were Humps, Rocketman, and Workstation. So that's actually correct. The first answer is correct. Okay. Then what is the IP address of the window host uh, that hit an exploit kit? So over there, you are saying about 137, 146, and 139. And then there is 167. Okay. And then what is the MAC address? So MAC address is only good. So let me just quickly verify this 167. What's this 167 is? Ta-da. So if I just go to this one, let's filter, selected 167. IP source is 157, and there's a DNS request. So what was the DNS response? And the DNS response, so the query was this one, malware has.com. Okay, so thing is that if I go over here, so this answer, the first answer is actually correct, the one that you have mentioned. In the other one, actually you need to kind of, is there any reason why you figured out that 167 was uh, one of the potential compromise system? Any reason for that? Is it because of the domain name that it queried upon? Any reason for that? I hope guys I am audible. There's no audio lag from my end.
Yes, sir. Actually, it has. Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah,
Am
go
I
on.
audible, sir?
Yes, go on.
So actually, it is finding one domain malware that had something, and I checked a virus to make sure get malicious. So that is the reason.
Okay, great. And then you have figured out and may I know how you got the host names over here? What packets you saw? Which packet did you figure out to get the host names?
So actually, it's not possible. I use it online to generate those links out of this pack. I directly didn't use the virus data out of those links.
Okay.
Because I couldn't find this on this
Okay.
website.
Okay, fine. So thank you so much. Like actually, you guys gave a try for this one, and actually most of the answers are actually correct. And what I will be doing is for few of the questions today. Maybe if someone has not done the full work, maybe you guys can take maybe few more time. That's fine. But at